Hello everyone. Welcome to Professional English at Yeongnam University. Today, I'm going to take you through how to create a website for your professional English class. First, you will sign up for a Gmail account. Then, you will create a Google site. Next, you will share it with your group members and your teacher. After that, I'm going to show you how to create the 4 pages within your website and how to add some content to them. Finally, I'll talk about publishing and sharing with your classmates. First, you need to get a Gmail account. Go to gmail.com, then click Create an Account in the top right corner. Type your first name and family name in the 2 boxes. Next, type in your username. And then, of course, your password. You will need to use your phone number to verify your account. Type your phone number and your code when you get your text message. Okay, you can skip this section. Quickly read the privacy and terms. Scroll all the way down. Check, check. Create account. All right, now you have an account. After you set up your Gmail account, it's time to find Google Sites. Go up to the Google Apps icon on the top right. You see it there on the top right? Scroll down and click More from Google. Then, on this page, go all the way down to the bottom. Here we go. You want to look for the Google Sites icon. It looks like this. Click on it. Got it? Then click plus on the bottom right corner. This is to make a new site. Once you click on it, you can see your new website here. This is the first thing you'll see. Now, the first thing you want to do is name your site. Top left corner, give your site a name. This is your home page, so you can type your company name here. Next, before you do anything else, you should share it with the students in your team. Go up to the top of the screen and you'll see a person with a plus sign. Click on it and a box will appear. Enter the email addresses of your group members in the box. If you want, you can add a message. Make sure that the symbol here on the right is Can Edit. This means that your group members can add something or make corrections on the website. Then you will see their names pop up on the list. So after you add the email addresses of your group members and teacher, click Done. Then you will have a website that's shared with your team members. Now, let's add 3 more pages to your website. Remember, by the end of the semester, you will need to create 4 total pages for your website. A home page with an advertisement, a personnel page, a product service page, and a company description page. Your personnel and product service pages are due before the midterm, so don't forget. To add pages, click Pages on the right side of the screen, and then at the bottom you'll see this plus sign. Click on that. Type in the first link, which is your personnel page. This is a page for all the workers in your company, the CEO, the marketer, salesperson, and so on. Next, you will need a products and service page. That's where you'll describe the company's product or service. The next one is a company description page. This will include your company history and company vision. The company history section will include information about when your company was created and some events that happened in your company's history. For example, how much money your company made every year or how many products your company sold every year. The company vision section will include the goals of your company and what you want to achieve in the future. Now you can see your links at the top of the website. Okay, so let's look at changing the theme and adding content. On the right side, you can see 3 categories. Click on Themes. There are a few different themes that are prepared for you. Play around with it to find the best look for your company. Here on the left, you can choose your own background image. If you want to add text, click here to add a text box. For example, you can include your name, introduction, education, and skills. You can change the size or look of your text, add bullets, or whatever you need. Next, you will need to add a photo. Use a photo of yourself that looks somewhat professional. You can change the size of the image and move the text around to give you the look you need. If you would like to include YouTube videos in your site, click the YouTube button on the right. This is one way to include an advertisement video on your website. Just upload the video to YouTube, then copy and paste the URL address here. You can also add a Google Calendar or a Google Map to your page. A map is a good way to help customers find your business location. When you finish making your video advertisement, you need to upload your video to your website. As I mentioned earlier, you can upload the video to YouTube or you can put it on your Google Drive. If you want to use the video from your Google Drive, click on the Drive icon on the right and drag the video onto your site. If you use Google Drive, you need to make sure your team and your teacher can see it. Click on your Google Drive folder up on top. Find your video, right-click on the video and get Shareable Link. Then click on Sharing Settings, then click on Advanced down at the bottom. On the right of Anyone who has a link can view, click Change. Then Public on the web. Click Save. This way, you don't have to worry. Anyone can see it. You can click on this little screen at the top of the page to see what your website looks like. You can choose phone, tablet, or computer. Now comes your last step, publishing. You can publish by clicking the blue button at the top of the screen. If you are shy and want to hide your website from Google or Naver searches, click this button here. This will make your website private. Click Publish again, and you can click View at the bottom of the page to see what your website looks like. Copy the URL address in the search bar and share with your classmates. Congratulations! The basic steps are finished, but your team has more work to do.